Train the muscles, not the joints. Today I just had a guy comment on my YouTube channel and I thought I should address this, okay? He asked me, is 2 full body workouts a week enough? So say he just trains on Monday and then on Wednesday, and each day is a full body day. And is this enough to cause adaptation in the body? And is this enough to make gains? You know, this sort of thing. Now I'm assuming if you're tuning into this channel that you want to make the optimal amount of gains, that you want to get big and strong and lean and all this kind of thing. You want to be a real natural bodybuilder. You know, I'm assuming that's where this is coming from. You're not saying, I just want to be kind of average or just be able to take my shirt off when I go into the bathroom and not be scared of myself or something. You know what I mean? I'm assuming that you want to be elite, okay? So if this question is coming from the place where you want to be elite, I want to say one thing. Working out 2 days a week is never going to be enough, okay? I don't care what the HIIT system says or different types of training programs out there, because there are a lot of them. And HIIT might work for some people, it might, okay? And there are some training programs that might work for some people, but it doesn't mean they're going to work for everyone. And all I'm going to say is, for every one person that benefits from doing 1 day a week of training or something, there are about 99% of people that will not respond to that type of training, okay? It just won't work for them. So first and foremost, you have to listen to your own body. If it's working, go ahead, okay? If something's working for you, I totally condone it. I say, hey, listen, it might be specific to your genetics. That's the perfect thing. But if you're noticing that you're doing 2 whole body workouts a week, and your gains come at first, okay, and then nothing happens for a long period of time, that means you need to change up the system. That means you need to try something new, okay? So right now there's a lot of scams on the internet and on television. It's been going on for 30 years, okay? You know, the 5-minute abs and just work out 1 minute a day and you're gonna get in shape. You know, that's an exaggeration, but that's kind of the crap that they're peddling. Well, the reason why this is actually catering to the laziness of the North American society. It's because they want to do as little as possible in order to get the most gains. And the truth is, this is a bunch of bullshit and it'll never work, okay? There's no easy way, okay? This path is not easy. The path of life is not easy. There's no easy way, okay? So once you stop this type of thinking that there's an easy way or there's a trick to this whole thing, then you can actually start getting sober about what training is and what bodybuilding is and lifting weights, and actually start to do the work, okay? So it's like anything. You got to do the work in order to get the results. Now, can you fine-tune your energy? Can you hone your energy to efficiently use your energy in order to get results? Yes, you can. But 2 full day workouts, 2 whole body workouts a week is not going to be enough. If you just work out 2 days a week, I have never seen somebody that just works out that much and gets results. That's a natural bodybuilder, okay? Now, can you get results with any training program? Yes, you can. If you come from a total standstill, say you're doing absolutely no activity in your life, none. Say you're sitting on a couch somewhere and you're watching some sort of late night infomercial, okay? And you get, you know, sold this 5-minute abs thing, and then you do the 5-minute abs for a week or 2, and you're doing that once a day or something like that. Yeah, that'll work. You know why? Because you're doing more than you were doing before. But you see, that amount of work will only take you to a certain level. It will not take you to the elite level, you know what I'm saying? Because it's just very minimal. The body only has to adapt a little bit and say, okay, good, now I'm good. I've adapted enough, and now I don't need to adapt anymore, you know? And you have to up the intensity, up the volume, up the, you know, duration of work, whatever it might be, you know, whether it's the intensity through weight or through tension, or whether it's the intensity through effort, through repetitions, or whether it's the intensity through just sheer volume of a lot of different sets. Something has to change. You have to increase the environmental stress in order to increase the adaptation response from the body, okay? So that's why a person that's sitting on the couch doing nothing, and then they just start doing this training program, they're like, hey, Jason, this worked great for me. I lost a couple pounds and I gained a little bit of muscle, you know? Well, yeah, it worked, but it won't take you to the elite level. It's the first step. It's kind of like when I trained just a couple times a week when I first started working out when I was a teenager. Yeah, I got some gains at first. Yeah, that's true. You'll get gains at first, but at some point your body will just plateau and say, okay, good, I'm good enough now. I have adapted to this type of stress you're giving me. Now what do you have? Now what are you gonna do, right? So this is one of the reasons why some of these trends take off with people, because they're like, oh, I made a result. Well, yeah, because you're sitting on your ass before doing nothing, okay? So anything would work. I could get you to do a professional tiddlywink championship, you know, and just to exercise with your thumbs or something. Maybe you'll actually grow some muscles in your forearms. I don't know, right? So that's something that's really important to consider. Now, the reason why I don't think 2 full whole body workouts a week will be enough to create a championship physique is because, first of all, I've never seen it myself or anybody I trained with. Second of all, when I did train less, I found that I was just basically trying to get my coordination back when I started lifting weights and stuff, because it's almost like my nervous system would get detrained out of lifting the weight. So I would get less coordinated and I'd lose a little bit of my groove. You know, powerlifters know this. You lose your groove. If you're not training frequently, your groove tends to go away. It's almost like a little bit of your coordination is lost. And then you're fighting the coordination more than you're actually really contracting the muscles when you come in the gym. And second of all, basically 5 days out of 7, you're not doing anything. So assuming a couple of those days are used for recovery, there's another 2 or 3 days that you're telling the body, okay, now you don't have to do anything in order to be in this environment and survive. So the body's saying, well, geez, I guess I don't really need that muscle. Why would I put that muscle on? Because I am not needing it. On a daily basis, I am not exerting myself. I'm not doing anything with the muscle in order to survive. So there's no reason for me to carry on this metabolic risk. And that's what muscle is. It's a metabolic risk. When you put on more muscle, your body will burn more calories and then you need more food. And that's a bit of a risk for the body. So it's saying, I'm not going to do that unless it's absolutely necessary. Okay. So 2 full whole body workouts at first might be enough for you to make some progress. And sometimes it's good to periodize your training. So what I mean is, maybe you go 2 or 3 months where you're just not really training that hard, but you're just trying to maintain, and you're just a couple days in the gym, and maybe you're working on other projects in your life. Maybe you're busy writing a book, or maybe you're busy with your business or your work or your family, whatever it might be. I think it's good to take those active rest periods where maybe you just work out a bit and just kind of maintain, just get the blood flowing, and then focus on other aspects of your life. And this will help your body recover, possibly in the joints and the tissue and nervous system, and help you avoid burnout. And basically when you get back in the gym really seriously, you're going to be more enthusiastic about it. I totally agree with that. But as a long-term plan, just working out 2 days a week, absolutely not. It will not be enough for you to create a championship physique and to build the type of muscle that I'm talking about on this channel. Okay. So if you guys have any more questions, just go to naturalgallantbodybuilding.com and be sure to join the Natural Gallant Bodybuilding group on Facebook, and take care for now.